Hey guys! Today we're diving into something truly powerful, a story that proves once again how love always outshines hate. On October 21, 2025, BTS fans around the world came together to stand up for one of the kindest souls in K-pop, Kim Taehyung, also known as V. In response to a wave of online harassment and negativity directed toward Taehyung, ARMY decided to take a different approach. Not by fighting fire with fire, but by spreading kindness. And just like that, the hashtag 다정한 Kim Taehyung 대회, which translates to Kind Kim Taehyung Event, was born. Within hours, it became one of the top trending topics worldwide, racking up over 120,000 engagements across platforms. But honey, this wasn't just another social media trend. It was a heartfelt global movement, one that reminded everyone exactly who Kim Taehyung is and why millions adore him. The campaign's inspiration came from a sweet moment back in 2020, when Taehyung jokingly said he wanted to teach his future child to say ARMY before anything else. That single comment, warm, playful, and full of love, captured his gentle personality and deep affection for fans. And now, 5 years later, ARMYs are returning that love tenfold. This new campaign came in direct response to a recent surge of coordinated online attacks targeting Taehyung's personal life, style, and choices, particularly surrounding his appearances during Paris Fashion Week and his ongoing projects. Fans noticed an unusual pattern in September. Newly created accounts were repeatedly spreading misleading or hateful posts about him. Many suspected the activity was from bot accounts designed to amplify negativity. Rather than fueling the fire with anger or arguments, fans chose to fight back in the most Taehyung-like way possible, with kindness. Throughout the day, timelines were filled with photos, videos, and heartfelt messages celebrating his pure soul, his gentle humor, and his consistent compassion toward others. Fans shared their favorite clips of him helping staff members, comforting fellow members, and interacting sweetly with children and fans during concerts. One popular post read, "He teaches us to smile, even when the world gets loud. That's why we love you, Kim Taehyung." Another fan added, "You can't silence light with shadows, and Taehyung is pure light." And honey, it didn't stop there. Fan bases organized digital events, encouraging people to post acts of kindness they performed in his name, from small gestures like buying coffee for a friend to bigger ones like donating to charity or volunteering at shelters. The message was clear. If people try to tear him down, ARMY will lift others up in his honor. In Seoul, several fans even joined a charity run, inspired by Taehyung's recent appearance at a local wellness event. Dressed in purple t-shirts that read, "Kind like Tae," participants ran along the Han River, symbolizing how far his influence of positivity has reached. It wasn't just about defending an idol, it was about celebrating the values he embodies: warmth, sincerity, and grace under pressure. Taehyung has always been known for his gentle soul. Whether it's offering his umbrella to staff members, comforting crying fans, or encouraging others to take care of their mental health, he consistently proves that fame never changed his heart. That's why fans found the recent harassment campaign so heartbreaking, because it targeted someone whose reputation has always been rooted in kindness. Many fans also called upon HYBE, BTS's management company, to take action. Organized fan groups issued a joint statement urging the agency to pursue legal measures against those responsible for the coordinated attacks. They emphasized that this wasn't just casual criticism, it was deliberate harassment that could affect the artist's well-being. But despite the noise, Taehyung's fans turned the entire situation around. Instead of letting the negativity trend, they filled the internet with love. Videos of his iconic laugh, his adorable interactions with children, and even his thoughtful gestures during photo shoots began to dominate the timeline. It was like a wave of healing energy spreading across social media. As one fan beautifully said, "If they want to trend hate, we'll trend kindness louder." And that's exactly what happened. The hashtag Kind Kim Taehyung event trended not just in Korea, but also in the US, Japan, Indonesia, Brazil, and dozens of other countries. Celebrities and influencers even joined in, posting supportive messages and sharing clips of his most heartwarming moments. People began reminiscing about times when Taehyung went out of his way to make others feel special, like when he comforted a shy fan at a concert, or when he paused an entire meet and greet just to make sure everyone felt included. Those moments reminded the world that his kindness is not an act, it's who he really is. Even music and fashion media picked up on the trend, with some calling it a masterclass in how fandoms can spread positivity online. They praised ARMY's ability to channel their collective energy into something meaningful, rather than reacting with negativity. It showed once again how BTS's fanbase is more than just a fandom. It's a global family rooted in empathy and action. Behind all the hashtags and trending numbers, though, lies something much deeper. A bond between artists and fans that has always been built on mutual respect. Taehyung has often expressed his gratitude toward ARMY, calling them his comfort and inspiration. And now fans are making sure he knows that love goes both ways. It's also worth noting that the event's theme, kindness, perfectly mirrors Taehyung's personality. From his soulful eyes to his calm presence, everything about him radiates a soft yet powerful energy. He's the type of person who can walk into a room and instantly make it feel lighter. That's the kind of energy ARMY wanted to amplify through this movement. And the timing couldn't be more fitting. With BTS preparing for their 2026 comeback, the group's name has once again been dominating headlines. But for Taehyung's fans, this event wasn't about hype, it was about heart. They wanted to remind everyone that beneath the fame, behind the flawless performances, is a genuinely good person who deserves peace and respect. By the end of the day, the campaign had transformed into a celebration of everything Taehyung stands for: love, kindness, artistry, and sincerity. Some fans even described it as a digital hug to protect him from the storm. And truly, honey, isn't that what makes this fandom so special? They don't just adore their idol, they protect his energy, uplift his name, and carry his values forward. In a world that often thrives on negativity, ARMY proved that kindness will always trend higher. So here's the hashtag, Kind Kim Taehyung event, a movement that turned hate into hope and reminded the world that Taehyung's greatest strength isn't just his talent, it's his heart. No matter how loud the noise gets, love always wins. And in this case, it wasn't just any love. It was Taehyung's love multiplied by millions of ARMY hearts around the world.